If we fail a test or fail to achieve something at our job or fail at a relationship or some aspect of a relationship at one point of time, we are in an insecure situation. But the fact is, we're always in an insecure situation because we're mortal, we are fragile, we don't know really what's going on in this world. There's too much information, and much information is not even known. There's a tendency in our society, maybe in most societies, to judge insecurity as a problem. To try to get rid of insecurity by accomplishing things, by finding security, safety, wealth, power, respect, love, appreciation, all these things we're seeking because we have made a problem with being insecure, being afraid, being uncertain, being in a mystery. What some teachers do is give you a step-by-step process by which you can return to security, safety, being good. Whether you're talking about a spiritual teacher, an educational teacher, or even a boss, these are the steps you, the underling, take in order to be good, be safe, be secure, arrive. And these systems maintain themselves because they are self-perpetuating. Who's going to go to a teacher or a boss who admits that they're insecure, that they don't know, that we are inherently in an insecure situation, that it is a mystery, that there are no answers, that answers may be paradoxical? Who wants to hear that? Well, if you're listening to me, and you're listening to this channel, maybe you do. But it's the truth, right? We don't know what's going on. So why are we pretending that we do? Why are we trying to chase security when it's inherently impermanent? It won't last. It's a delusion. A lot of what I'm talking about is finding peace with insecurity, peace with uncertainty, surrendering to this. And the way to do it is what I call the exercise. Part one of the exercise is you focus on your breath and one other sensation in your body. Part two is you watch if any thoughts come throughout the day, even when you're not doing the exercise, the breath exercise. You watch to see if thoughts come, and you repeat them again, and you say, is that so? And this begins to dissociate you from the mind, begins to create comfort with uncertainty, because your mind and your thoughts are all about finding certainty, right? They're saying, this is bad, this is good, you are bad, you are good. If you do this, you will be good. If you do that, you will be bad, right? That's how we teach children. For better or worse, I can't say. But I can say that as adults, you're trapped by this paradigm. And not everyone is ready to hear what I'm saying. It's fine. But if you're listening to me, then hopefully you are ready to hear it. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. But the idea is basically you do the exercise, you follow the breath and one other sensation like the hands or feet. Any thought comes, you repeat it a second time and say to yourself, is that so? In other words, that's what the mind's saying, but I don't really know. I'm awareness. I'm comfortable not knowing. Then the third part is centering the vision, because the vision, we know from eye tracking studies, darts around, especially when you're reading, but I think in all the time, it's always darting around. And your left and right brain, they have different views of reality. Anyway, so the idea is, there's a lot more to this, but the idea is that if you just focus your left and right eye, your vision, on objects in your sphere, just focus on them, do the exercise, wait for a thought. That you're bringing all three parts together. And during the day, you may only do one part or another part. But ideally, you're living a life that supports you doing all three parts together. And you're in a community that supports doing all three parts together. I'm making these videos. I don't really know why I'm making these videos. I think it's good not to know why you're doing something. I mean, you want your compassion to be there, your heart to be in the right place, obviously. You don't want to be doing it out of a grasping. But if it's just a mystery, like I'm not doing this in order to, whatever the action is, the videos or whatever else, your job, your school, I'm not doing this to prove anything to anyone or even prove anything to myself. I'm not doing it in order to achieve some kind of security or safety or affection or respect. I'm just doing it. This is all about surrender. And our society is not built up, whether it's a school or a business or a relationship, they're often not built up to make us feel comfortable with surrender because we're very hierarchical. We're convinced we're the boss or we're the teacher, and the other person's convinced that they are the student or the employee. And so there's no interplay, right? It's a very rigid system. It's all designed to keep away the insecurity and the fear and the mystery. And that's businesses and institutions, academic or spiritual institutions. They're all holding in place these rigid roles for people because people want that security. But I think it's a trap. I think it's a delusion. I think we're here, if we're here for any reason, to make peace with insecurity, peace with uncertainty, surrendering to it. Then you're in the present moment. You're not trying to get to another better moment. Not trying to prove you're something else. Just be nothing.